Setting Goals for 2017. Hello, happy Boxing Day from John at Marketing for Owners, the podcast. You know that because it's said when you press the button. And you've probably been listening to the other 500 odd. No, I can't remember how many. What are we on? About 530, 40? I'll look it up in a minute. I'll say it in another episode. What do I do here? I help you, and by the way, helping you helps me. So, am I just helping me? Nah, we're all in it together. I help you create what I call a self-marketing company. Now, what's a self-marketing company? Oh, good question. Okay, it's a company that does its own marketing. So you can go off, you don't have to stress about getting customers because you'll have a constant stream of leads. People knocking on your door, ringing the bell, phoning you up, asking to be your client. And I mean it. Hey, I've been around. Yes, I have businesses. Yes, it works for me. Why on earth would I tell you this? And yes, it's for free. So I help you form that self-marketing company. One of the things you will need to learn and develop is, because you will become busier, because you will have more customers. Now, they will be a better quality of customer because they're more targeted, but we'll get to that. You'll need to learn to delegate. You'll need to be more organized. You'll need to learn a bit of time management. You'll need to learn some other skills around your business. Now, you actually already have those skills. You have those talents. It's just putting them all in a row. And I'm here to be your guide. And like I said, when I help you, it reminds me how to do it, and I help myself as well. So we're all in it together. What's I talking about? Oh yeah, goal setting. Well, first of all, it is Boxing Day. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. Christmas, doesn't matter what you're, whether you're religious or spiritual, what denomination you are, Christmas is a holiday season. It's festive, it's fun, it's great, all of it. The carol singing. Oh, the snow. Check this out. This is South Surrey, on the edge of Vancouver in Canada and British Columbia. Beautiful British Columbia. It's freezing cold, but I'm outside because it's snow and I like being outside. So, Christmas is lovely. Boxing Day is one of those weird things. Now, if you've ever watched Downton Abbey, I think they covered this, of what it's all about. And I think it's from the very old days. Look it up in Wikipedia. It's the very old days in Britain when those ridiculous posh, we have all the money families in the big posh houses with loads of servants, they finished with all the gifts and all the food, and the day after they'd allow the servants to have what's left over, and they put it in boxes and took it home to their family, and I believe that's where it comes from. It has nothing to do with Mike Tyson or boxing or anything. But look it up in case I'm completely wrong, but I'm sure that's it. But Boxing Day for me, I remember, is the day when you have to go and do Christmas all over again with the in-laws, because you had that argument as to whose turn it was to have the family at Christmas. And then you give in and compromise and say, we'll drive hundreds of miles in the freezing cold the next day rather than relax and come and do it all over again with you and try and be happy about it, but get loads more presents. Yes, the good old days. Kids love it though. So, goal setting. At this time of year, we all look at New Year's resolutions and goal setting, and I'm going to talk about business. So I personally, I don't care if you want to keep fit, get fit, lose 20 pounds, diet, whatever it is, because we all know that all of those, whether you're going to stop smoking, all that, it's not going to last long, because they're not really. You think you need to do them because they're it's just what everyone talks about, and there's a pressure about diets. There's all sorts of things on social media, Pinterest, TV. Just forget about those, or do them if you like. Go for it. But why would you want to start on January the 1st? Why couldn't you have started October the 23rd? Yeah, if you really wanted to do it, just do it. Do it today. Start today. Well, maybe tomorrow after, because you've got all that leftover turkey. By the way, I love leftover turkey. If anyone doesn't want it, send it in. I'll give you the address later. So, in this goal setting, I'm talking about your business. At this time of year, if you sign up to lists, everybody will be promoting a goal setting course. You do not need a course. You just need to set them. One of the things I've noticed in all of the successful people that I've read about, all of the successful people that I've interviewed, and I'm talking proper success, proper people, not these internet gurus, they have goals. They have business goals, they quite often have personal goals, and the most common thing about them, not only do they have them, they write them down. And every single goal has a deadline. Because until it has a deadline, it's just a dream. Remember, a goal is a dream with a deadline. They do that, they then review their goals and they check that they've achieved them, because they will achieve them, or they'll get close, and then they'll set some more, and it goes on. Jack Welch, famous, he ran GE, General Electric, for 20 years, became, I think it was pretty much the largest company in the world during his reign. He only ever set 3 long-term goals during those 20 years, and all the other goals were 90 days. People have many different ways of doing it, and I've adjusted over the years. I have lifetime goals. Those are not likely to change, and they do not involve specific amounts of money or things like that. But as an example, so I'm going to live till I'm 98. Don't ask me why, I just will. And so that is a long time. At the time of recording, that's another 47 years. A lot of people are not even fortunate to live that long in one go. So I'm going to make the most of it. I'm not as driven as some, because I like to take things easy. I believe it's known as being lazy, but I like, you might think, hey, he likes to take things easy. But I have my lifetime goals, and they're for me. They're personal to me, and I have 5. Then after that, I have 3-year goals, and that's what I'm probably pretty much aiming for at the moment. Now, those I'm not that fussed of whether I get there in 3 years or 5 years or 4 years or whatever. It's not that important, but I need to know where I'm aiming at. And don't forget, I've got multiple businesses, so I have different ones. It has to vary, but there are a couple of personal ones thrown in there. And by the way, I have 5. I don't really do more than that, because why? A lot of them lead to each other. But then I have 1 year. And this is where we get more serious. In 1 year, I will set goals and then break it down into, to get to the 1 year, I reverse engineer that to see where I need to be in 3 months, 90 days. And that's what we work on. So right now, with my team in the fire safety business, I was talking in the marketing department, talking to Jake just this morning, not this morning, sorry, last week, about setting the goals for January to March. Our financial year is January to December, so that makes sense. That's the first quarter. We don't talk about the rest. We know what we're doing over the year, but we're just setting specifics. And we will work on 3 goals in those 90 days. Now, there may be other areas of the company, we've got others, but we will work on 3. And it doesn't matter if one of those takes 2 weeks to achieve, but we want those to be achieved. They will drive the company forward, onwards and up, and will be building our future. They are not things like tidying up the office, repainting the front door, or getting new furniture or things like that. They are specifically driven to create new things. In the marketing one, we've set hours as well. They may include how many speeches I give, how many webinars I do, how many other things I do, and how many new clients we get, things like that. Now, once we've set those goals, we reverse engineer again through those 3 months to break those into projects that then we can set the tasks and break each project down into what it does, what it needs. Then we can work out how long it's going to take, because one of those projects might not take 3 months, it might take 2.5 weeks. Doesn't matter, it's achieved. The theory is, if we complete 3 major projects, hit 3 major goals every quarter of the year, that's 12 major projects, 12 major goals. That's going to be important. And it's as simple as that. So that's what I advise. Now, it's not too much detail, but just listen to it again, read the transcript. You can go to marketingforowners.com/podcast podcast. You can read the transcripts of what I say about all of these. Every single podcast, and the videos there. You can see the tree in the background with the snow on and stuff like that, and see me freezing and my nose getting redder. But that's where you're going to work. If you can try and just work on those 3 months and build, set sensible goals. If you want any help, remember, just grab a free call with me, 30 minutes, no obligation, nothing for sale. marketingforowners.com/free time. Just grab that in your calendar. Lots of people do. Honestly, I don't bite. I'm ever so nice. I'll explain in more detail and help you set yours. You never know. Might help you have the best year you've ever had, and it will have been free. It is a Monday, and you still need a book for the week, and I'm going back through the good ones. This is an all-time classic written, I believe, in 1936. It is called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It is still read by millions. If you look at the current version, the cover, I don't know when they designed it, said over 15 million sold. What more do I need to say? If you haven't read it yet, it's great. It will give you a whole perspective on life, business and everything, and will be in tune when you set your goals. Do them both together. I'll speak to you tomorrow.